Hi everybody, I just wanted to do a super fast recap of Power BI like we covered in class. I want to show you how easy it is to use. Now, I downloaded Power BI Desktop. I sent you out an email of how to get it yourself. It's a free download and it adds into Office. So basically we're going to utilize the same tool that we use in Excel, Power Query, to take a look at the data and to do something with it. So this starts Power BI Desktop, and we're going to click on Get Data, and it's going to ask us where's the data coming from. So we could choose any one of these zillion different formats, and we're going to go for web. And I want to show you how easy it is to import information from the web. In this particular case, what we're going to do is it's going to say what website do we want, and we're going to go to IMDb Chart Top, which is the top 250 titles on IMDb according to rankings, and we're going to make a really quick visualization. So now, if you just look at it, not in terms of the formatting, but in terms of what information it has, the website itself, like all these buttons up here and so on, is one different piece. Inside of here, the database is putting out this piece, and we want some of it, we don't want other pieces. And I'll show you what that looks like in our data view. So I'm going to press OK. Import that URL, and literally I've done nothing else to prepare the data. So it's going to make those connections, and it's going to come up with Navigator. Navigator is going to tell me what pieces can it find on the website. Now it tells me that there's 3 pieces. So if I click on Document, Document is going to show me element HTML, there's tables, and null text. I don't need that because essentially if I click on Web View, that is the format, the structure of it. So I'm going to uncheck that. Let's look at table number 0. Here it's telling me rank and title, IMDb rating, your rating, and some other things. This is exactly what I want. Right, now let's take a look at this guy. And this is only telling me at the very bottom where it's streaming from. I don't need that. Right? So I'm going to click on table number 0. I'm going to press check, and I'm going to press edit. I don't want to press load because there's still a bunch of extra things that I don't need. Now, this is going to bring it into Power Query. This is where we're going to design the query that's going to import only certain pieces of data. So, for example, I don't want this column. I'm going to press Control, and I don't want this column or this column. Right? I'm going to press where it says Remove Columns. And now the ones that I get are rank and title number 1 and IMDb rating. Now, it would be nice, for example, if I split this into 2. I could do that with Transform. And I could grab the number at the beginning and put that into its own column. So I'd have 3 different pieces to play with. But for now, we have title of the movie and the IMDb rating. Right? I'm going to press Close and Apply. And it's going to go to the web. So this is happening in real time. It's going to go to the web, grab the data, and then feed my model. As the information on the web updates, my model will update as well. Right? Now you'll notice here on the side that I have IMDb rating and rank and title. I could pick a visualization. Let's say I pick matrix in this case. And I could drag both of them in. So I'm going to pick in rank and title first. And then I'm going to drop in IMDb rating. And this list now, which is scrollable, will let me go through and see every single title and what the rating is. And that's basically how easy it is to import a lot of data. Now, we could create additional visualizations, like let's say, for example, we want to see the rank and title for a particular one. In this case, it's going to show blank because we didn't select anything yet. If I pick Shawshank Redemption, didn't work? Let's try that again. I picked the wrong one. I actually wanted the other one. So let's go start again. I'll pick rating. We'll drop that in there. Aha, there we go. So now when I pick on a particular movie, it will update and show me the ranking for that particular title. Right? We could also do a number of visualizations where we could look at all the different movies together. So let's do like rank and title, and then we'll throw in rating. Again, or the other way around, sorry. We don't have, sorry, I got rid of it. Let's go back here. So we don't necessarily have a lot of data with this, and it's a little slow because it's updating from the web. We may want to first grab the data and then store it locally. But in this case, because we have a real live updating dashboard, it's taking real information from the web and putting it in. And you can see just by using I only have 2 pieces of data here, I'm able to generate some very interesting visualizations looking at the rank of the most popular titles. Again, it's important to take a look at these. And I can transform the data before I bring it in to do a lot of different things with it. I'm then able to use different themes. I could add buttons, new visualizations. There's a lot that I could do in terms of changing how I bring the data in and how you use it. Now, let me give you one other example that I looked at today. This one over here is from Wikipedia, and this page is a list of Canadian provinces and territories by population. So if I import this page, I'm basically looking for this table here, and this is a very powerful tool because it allows me to compare province by population, right? And quickly do a lot of calculations based on some of these other factors, right? So imagine that I had province, population, and then some other thing, like for example, the crime severity index. I could look at the 3 of them together and come up with some pretty amazing map visualizations like you see over here or over here based on those pieces of data, which I think would be much more specific than what we've done in the past in Excel. We could also go into manage relationships and try to map the database a little better, right? To put the different tables together in a way that allows us to drill down into the data. And this basically lets us go through and have an interactive view of every part of the data set that we have, right? In this case, we don't have much data, so the visualization is not great, but it gives you an idea of what's possible to do if you're importing a web page that has a lot of data. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, and have a great day.